2000, and I was one of the first people to put together the 0800 and premium rate numbers actually for competitions. So it was on every single Sky channel that you can think of, and it was we did free holiday competitions on premium rate. So it's it's something I'm really proud of. This is Ashley Banjo's Secret Street Crew, which was very funny, and so he took a group of us ranging from 22 to 55. We danced to Jessie J, Do It Like a Dude, and we were dressed up as men, basically, because that's what he wanted to do.
Yes, and what about things in connection with dating and marriage, and what's that over here?
This is the Daily Mail. I suffered from quite a debilitating skin disorder throughout my 30s, and in my 40s I started to heal. So this is about how much more confident I feel in my 40s, and there's a before and after photograph of what I used to be like way back in the 70s, and what I'm like now. So I'm quite proud of that actually in many ways. And I've been quite big in the media for myself and my husband, because I met and married him in Ireland actually, and he still lived in Ireland and I lived in the UK, and we commuted for 5 years and ran a successful marriage. And then he moved over to the UK for work, which was 100 miles away, so we only saw each other at weekends, and we had what I believe to be the perfect marriage. You know, we were extremely happy. In my mind, he was extremely romantic, and so it came as quite a shock when I found out all these different things that, you know, he'd been trying to do with my students, and so it kind of finished very quickly like that. So it was quite shocking, really, and then lots more information came out. The interesting thing was, just before I actually found out about this.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is that before I found out about this, we had a very, very famous comedian who is a very known bachelor, and he was actually looking to settle down and have a relationship, but he wanted to still maintain, you know, his life or his former life, and he was fascinated by us, and he was actually going to come and talk to us, and we were going to give him guidance on how to run a successful marriage, you know, with a freedom element in it. And that was probably a day before all of the information started to come out, so quite interesting. Another article, you know, the media was fascinated by this.
Did you go to them, or did they come to you?
They came to us.
How did they know about you?
How? That's a good question actually, and I really have absolutely no idea, but we just got approached by somebody who had seen Facebook information and wanted to do a story, and then all the other stories kind of led off of that. So yeah, I don't know, people found it fascinating for some strange reason that we were able to, you know, to have what I believe was a good marriage whilst living apart. So yeah, so that was that. We did a photo shoot for the Daily Mail there, which was about mature, confident people. And what else do you want me to tell you? Because this is all, I don't know if this is relevant, but this is all to do with Alan Titchmarsh. Yeah.
All right.
This was where we got VIP tickets to Pinewood Studios, and we went to see Got to Dance, and we got to meet Davina McCall and all of the group there. That's myself and my husband being photographed for an American chat show, a comedy show, and they came all the way from America actually to interview us about our marriage and how we lived apart, and that was Rona and Beverly, so they came from Hollywood all the way over to interview us. So that, I mean, I'm quite fascinated really by our relationship. This is myself and Caprice from where are we? Let's have a look at the date. 2000, I think it was, or 2004, and I treated her, and I went to her home and treated her animals as well, because I've got a background in therapeutic therapies and so forth. So yeah, lots of interesting stuff in here, lots of memories, some other premium rate information. This was all in OK Magazine, and I put it onto 0891 numbers and the premium rate ones, so they made tons and tons of revenue. This is United Artists for all their programming, for every single channel, for Sky Television for their acceptance for premium rate, and a holiday competition. I used to organise them all, so I'm quite proud of what I've done, really. And I've written quite a lot of articles as well, so yeah, it's good.